This is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 20. And except that the Lord had shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahushai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 20, is I came across this article today from The Verge where they're reporting how forever chemicals are disproportionately polluting Israelite neighborhoods, okay? And it reminded me of the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 20, all right? Because if it wasn't for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to shorten these days, all right, no flesh shall be saved. But for the elect's sake, the elect, all right, the Lord is shortening the days, all right? And you got to be in the spirit, man, all right? You got to have the mindset of the elect. You should want the days to be shortened, okay? You should want to get up out of this hell, all right, the valley of the shadow of death, okay? Because articles like this prove that we need to get up out of here. We need salvation, all right? And that's how you know who the true biblical Hebrew Israelites are. Who is catching hell, okay, on this earth? Who is catching hell? Who is going, all right, through affliction? All right? And I blame this forever chemicals, all right, on the so-called white man, white woman, white child. You biblical, all right, Edomites. You're the cause of this fucking problem. All right, that's why the Lord's going to destroy America. It only makes sense. It's going to destroy your asses in this place, man. Minorities in the U.S. breathe in more air pollution caused by Edomites. Israelites people are disproportionately exposed to air pollution produced by Edomite people. A study analyzing personal consumption has found, right, because you're a bunch of greedy consumers. All right? And that's why the Lord is going to destroy, and I'll get the scripture, you Edomites, you so-called white people, man. Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. Right, this is casting off all pity. All right? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American man, woman, and child are suffering, all right, by your, all right, consumption, your, all right, greedy eyes, all right, your pollution. You're not showing any pity towards us. That's why the Lord's not going to show pity to y'all, okay? And his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever, right? And these are one of the examples of him keeping his wrath forever, all right? This is a chemical warfare, by the way. This is a chemical warfare, okay, against our people. And that's why we need salvation, man, from this devil, from this heathen, all right? And the Lord's coming, all right, to get us up out of here. 12. But I will send the fire upon Timon, which shall devour the palaces of Basra, right? And the Lord's bringing that fire, okay? The fire from the chariots, all right, which you clowns today call UFOs, so-called UFOs. And, of course, the fire from the intercontinental ballistic missiles, all right? That's why World War III is getting hot and heavy, and it's exciting. I love seeing all right, the reports of World War III, all right, is inevitable. So let's get into this article, all right, to see the handiwork of you devils. And this is why the Lord's coming back to deliver his elect, all right, and that's why he's shortening the days, all right. You devils, all right, your rulership is coming to the end, coming to an end, all right. Forever chemicals are disproportionately polluting Israelite neighborhoods. PFAS, also known as forever chemicals, for the extreme persistence in the environment, are toxic byproducts of heat-resistant materials. The toxic chemicals linked to cancer and heart disease. And who has, okay, these problems, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, are disproportionately polluting water sources in Israelite neighborhoods in the U.S., a new study shows, providing new evidence of environmental impacts targeting communities of color, targeting the Israelites, all right? Again, who needs salvation? Us. We need it. Not you so-called white people, okay? Not you heathens. Per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, also known as forever chemicals for their extreme persistence in the environment, are toxic byproducts of heat-resistant materials. They're widely used in aerospace, construction, automotive, and electronics industry, right? Who owns all of this? The Edomites. Because of their resistance, they can also penetrate the soil and contaminate water sources near factories, as well as accumulate in wildlife, right? That's why the animals are dying, because of this devil. All right, you know what? Hold on, man. Let's get another scripture. All right. The main focus of this lesson is salvation and why we need to be saved. But, hey, got to get on you devils too, you know what I'm saying? Part of salvation is seeing our enemies be taken out of power, okay? That's part of salvation. Let's get Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. All right, the wrath of the Lord is coming, man. And the time of the dead represents you heathens, all right? Starting with you Edomites, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Right, you're going to be judged for destroying the earth, okay? Polluting the earth, killing the earth that the Lord created, okay? That's why the Lord has to come back, all right? Or else no flesh shall be saved, all right? Because we need the planet to live on, and you devils are destroying it. So that's why the Lord's coming back, all right, to judge you clowns, man. Starting, all right, with your military, all right, because that's your defense. And that's why, all right, the Lord's coming, all right, to take out your military. And that's it. Once your military's taken out, it's a wrap, all right? You ain't got no defense. Let's get back into this article. A new Harvard, so this is from your Ivy Leagues, all right, bringing this information out. Studied, monitored more than 7,000 sites across 18 states and found statistical evidence of disproportionate exposure in Israelite communities, mainly because pollution sources like industrial plants, landfills, and military bases are often built near these neighborhoods. That's right, okay? And the Lord sees all this. All right, and that's why he's shortening the days, all right, so that the elect can be saved, or else no flesh shall be saved. You could read more into this, all right? So let's get some scriptures. Let's get Micah. Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. Right, and this is to our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. All right? Arise ye and depart. This is not our rest. Okay? We need to get up out of here. We need to get the hell out of this place. All right? And it's only going to be done by Yahweh Shai. Okay? Who the word Indian calls Jesus. All right? But your mindset should be on getting up out of here, man, so that you could be delivered. All right? Because, hey, this place is damned, man. All right? You can't raise children in a place like this. All right? Where the environment, all right, has become hazardous towards us because it is devil Esau Edom. Not to mention the weirdo philosophies pushing out in the schools, all right, in the communities. So we got to get up out of here, man. And that should be your mindset. All right? Or else you're going to be destroyed here with this motherfucker. 11, if a man walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and strong drink, and of strong drink, he shall even be the prophet of this people. Right, you got false prophets out there, all right, that are deceiving our people, all right, and it's got to this point that our people like this shit, man, all right. You know, here it is, we're bringing out, all right, the main prophecy that we're waiting on, so that once it's fulfilled, all right, that's all right, the green light for us to get up out of here, all right, because once they push the digital R, the M to the O to the B, they make it mandatory, all right. That's it. After that, World War III pops off, nukes fly, all right, and this place gets destroyed, all right. But you got individuals out there talking against what we're teaching, all right. All right, saying now, all right, what was the thing I saw from IUIC? That buying and selling, all right, means that they're going to stop you from teaching the word. Like, you can't, they're going to prevent you from teaching the word, all right, buying and selling, whatever the hell. It don't even make no sense, man. All right? I don't, you know, everything's changing into a digital cashless society. And this individual talking about, when they take you off the streets, they're going to prevent you from buying and selling. The fuck, that doesn't even make no sense. My head hurts just thinking about that shit. All right? Doesn't even make no sense. But you got false prophets out there. All right? And notice he keeps changing his doctrine. First it was the M to the O to the B is sin, all right? Now it's preventing you from teaching on the highways and byways, all right? I mean, you got other clowns talking about embargoes, all right? Yeah, but hey, that's to you wicked Jake's own demise that believe on that bullshit. 12. I will surely assemble, O Jacob, all of thee. I will surely gather the remnant of Israel, right? The elect, okay? I will put them together as the sheep of Basra, as the flock in the midst of their fold. They shall make great noise by reason of the multitude of men. 13. The breaker is come. Who's the breaker? Yahushai is come up before them. They have broken up and have passed through the gates and are gone out by it, and their king shall pass before them, and the Lord on the head of them. Right, because the Lord's going to, all right, break us out of this prison, okay? Break us out of this this hell, man. All right, if you go into the NLT, it says, your leader will break out and lead you out of exile, out through the gates of the enemy cities, back to your own land. Your king will lead you. The Lord himself will guide you. Right. The Lord's going to, okay, break us out, man. Deliver us from captivity, man. All right. Where we were exiled to. Okay. Mainly here in Babylon the Great. And bring us back to our homeland. All right. Where dwelleth righteousness. Where the water is clean. All right. The air is clean. All right. Don't you want that? You know, I'll close off on this. I had more, but you get the point, man. We need salvation, all right? And, you know, that's why the Lord shortened the times. He's speeding up the prophecies so that the elect can be saved, man. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 12. I will also leave thee in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord. Right. All right. And the afflicted and poor people are, all right, the Israelites, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. 13. The brethren of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. Right. Okay. You know, we here at Great Millstone, through the spare power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we take this very seriously. All right. We're constantly examining, all right, what we say, all right, to the Lord's people, to our people. Okay. That's why we bring out articles to back up the scriptures. All right. That's why we'll go into words. All right. We'll go into history. All right. We'll show you this man's Esau Edom, his track record. All right. To let you know this is the devil. Don't trust him. Look what he's doing. All right. He's killing us, man, with his fucking, all right, pollution, man. For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. 14. Sing, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. Right, this is talking about the Lord's people, man. And all the elect are going to get it. And, you know, 15. The Lord hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out thy enemy, the king of Israel. Even the Lord is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil anymore. Right, man. And this is what we're waiting on. Yahweh Shai to come, all right, to cast out, okay, our enemies, man. All right, so that we don't see evil anymore, man. All right, you think it's cool to see, you think it's cool to see our people suffer? All right, the king. That's why do you think Yahweh Shai said, I got it. This is perfect time to bring it out. Matthew chapter 11, verse 12. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence. Right, the kingdom of heaven is talking about the Israel. All right, and the violent take it by force. Right. So, just like back then, even now, all right, these Edomites have constantly put nothing but hell and violence on us, all right? Whether it be chemical warfare like this is a complete chemical warfare, all right? All right, whether it be by the, all right, the police force, okay? Whether it be economic warfare, these are all warfare tactics, okay? That's why we're like, yo, it's not cool to see our people suffering, man. Okay? And that's why we push so hard, because we know our people are being attacked on different levels. 13. For all the prophets in the law prophesied until John. 14. If you will receive it, this is Elias, right? Elijah. And that's talking about reincarnation. That's an example of reincarnation right there. And you got some of our people that can't even get that. Okay? 15. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear. Right. Only the elect are going to hear. 16. But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows. 17. And saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. Right, we're showing you, man. Hey, man, we're catching nothing but hell. All right, our people are suffering. All right, we need salvation. Who gives a damn about America and what America is doing, what the white man's doing? All right, to try to preserve this. All right, the hell with this place. Okay, you should want to be delivered from out of this man's hand. All right, and you should be thinking about your people and salvation for your people. All right, Esau is in his kingdom. All right, they're the ones that are causing this fucking mess to begin with because of their, all right, lavish lifestyle. All right, and their wanting eyes. But the bulk of our people ain't hearing it. They don't want to. They want to follow the ways of Esau, Edom. They want to follow the ways of America. They want to still vote in 2023. This is fucking madness. Okay, let's go back. But hey, we got an elect. All right, and the Lord shortened the days for the elect. All right, and that's why we call ourselves the hopeful elect. Zephaniah 3 and 15. The Lord hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out thy enemy, the king of Israel. Even the Lord, it is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil anymore. And this is it, man. This is the last captivity. All right. After this, we're going home. All right. 16. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear thou not. And to Zion, let not thy hands be slacked. 17, the Lord thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. Right, okay? And that's what the Lord wants, man. All right, he wants to, all right, deliver his people, man. Okay? That's on his mind. Yahushua wants to save, all right, his brothers, man, and sisters. Okay? He's just waiting on his Father to give him the green light. All right, we're getting close. 18, I will gather them. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. 19, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted. Right. Okay? The Lord's going to undo all this real soon. All right? We're just waiting for the M to the O to the B, the digital R to be made mandatory, and that's it. And gather her that was driven out, and I will get them a praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. Right. All right, because once Yahushua saves us, all right, puts us back on top, we going to be the celebrities. We going to be, okay, what's talked about, okay? What's being discussed throughout the world, okay? Starting with the Yahushua and the 144,000, okay? The men. All right? 20, at that time will I bring you again, even the time that I'll gather you, for I'll make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord. Right. Again, that's the elect. All right. Being delivered, being saved. All right. And being, okay, praised. All right. Set up by Yahushua and being appraised on the earth. Okay. And that's the reward, man. There's a reward coming. All right, for serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right, for doing this work. There is a reward. And if you don't think there's a reward, then why are you doing this? All right? You should want, all right, the reward of deliverance, salvation, immortality, okay? Having the laws in your inward parts, okay? Being on top. That's a kingly mentality, being on top, all right, over these heathens, all right? So, Lord willing, us edifying. Again, let me read Mark chapter 13, verse 20 again. And except that the Lord have shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days, right? And the Lord shortening the days for his elect. And that's why you see the prophecies moving fast. That's why you hear nothing but World War III coming. That's why you see the whole financial system changing. Oh, real quickly, just for some edification, all right? Hey, the European Union just approved, okay, crypto regulation. That means crypto's here to stay in Europe. All 27 countries, all right? It's called the markets and crypto assets, all right? So what does that tell you? That everything is going cashless. Okay, everything's being digitized, tokenized, all right? Cryptocurrency, CBDCs, this is where it's all going, all right? So, hey, that's the Lord shortening the times. Because when we see stuff like this, we know, oh, yeah, they're about to push that digital R, the M to the O to the B, okay? And that's it. Let the nukes fly. Yahushua comes to save us up out of here. Lord willing, I'm part of that number, all right? So with that, I want to give all praises and all glory, all right, to Yahweh wa Yahushai, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep adoring, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders as they get up in age. You know, pray for good health, longevity, all right? For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. And when you pray with your cover. Shalom and abad the ball. We're almost out of here. Shalom.